Welcome everyone, I'm Bad Karma Drone, aka Dronus. Join me today as we play round 2, in the next session, on Surviving Mars, Green Planet. This one is the no humans only variant. We're using just drones and rovers, that's it. Not having any humans at all on this planet. They're not going to mess this one up, okay? Can't trust the humans. So we're going to turn this into a green planet without any kind of human, any humans at all on the planet itself. All right? We're going to have animals, but no human beings. So on the first episode, we basically set up our storage depots here and got the electricity started, and really didn't do too much more than that. Kind of got the big ball rolling. Now we want to set up our landing platforms and get the rest of the power grid running. So let's get into it. Let's get this going. We need to get our landing zones here. We need a regular landing pad for our supplies, and then a trading pad where we can trade with other colony groups. And I imagine those people do have humans on them, but we're not going to have them over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these two up, just like so. We've got one each. Alright, so now we can trade resources and bring down the seed that we're going to need. And we'll get started with that now. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a drop ship coming down, supply pod. Alright, what we're going to do is load that up with seed. All the seed it'll hold, which turns out it's just 10 units. That's not very much, is it? Okay, well, let's get that coming. We do have the game sped up to as fast as it'll go. Otherwise, this would take forever. And our supply depots, our drones, our wasp drones, are filling that up. So we're good to go there. All right, here comes the supply pod. Let's get this somewhere close by. You know what? We could put it right over here. Let's land that thing right there. Alright, they'll take care of the seed. We're going to get rid of the supply pod. Alright, so now we got some seed to work with when we get ready to get that far. We need to build out our electrical grid though a little further. So let's get started with that. It's already getting dark. Okay, pretty soon we're going to get out of the reach of the drones. Yeah, right, like right now. We can go ahead and lay this down, but it's not going to do us too much good because there's going to be, the drones won't be able to get here to build it. So we'll go ahead and stop there. What we want to do, this is the tricky part. This is the hard part. Okay. What you want to pretty much do is overlap these drone hubs. You want to overlap them to where if you've got another one over in this direction here somewhere, that their coverage overlaps. And then what you want to do is put another one of these multi-use depot things right here. Now keep in mind, only the first one will restock itself automatically. Any other ones will not. Okay, so we can't move that one. That first one, if we move it, it won't automatically refill at the beginning of each day. So what we want to do is put it right in here, and we'll overlap the other one. So we know where we're at here. So what we do is zoom in pretty much as tight as the zoom will go. And we know we want to put it right across here. So what we'll do we'll go ahead, come here, get our universal depot. We will tap the T key to rotate that thing right around like we want it, and we'll put it right there. Okay, and we will tell it we want the maximum of everything. We're not going to need food or fuel out here, so we won't have to worry about that. Okay, now it's going to bring that stuff out here and start supplying it. Okay, we still don't have the drones out here, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to have one of the rovers come over, this one here, come over this way, because we're going to tell it to build another drone hub out this way. But we want the, like I said, we just want the cover to overlap just enough to get that supply drop in there, so that both hubs have access to that drop. And we want this far enough out of the way that, see, like right there. Okay, I like getting the hub further out of the way because I'm going to put stuff all along the power line here. I'm going to run the water and everything else through, you know, right there on top of it. So we kind of want to get this hub as far back tucked out of the way as we can, which it looks like it's really going to be about there. So put that there. Okay, the drones from this rover will build that facility. Okay, and they will maintain the rest of this line within their field of view, within their operational range. All right, bring this one down. And what we do is we just keep daisy chaining it. We set up one supply drop. See, we'll set up another supply drop down here somewhere, probably right in the middle of this mess. And then, you know, build another drone thing down here, and we'll have pretty much gotten everything we wanted to do. So now what we need to do is set up our water, our pipes for the water. And we really need more power too, to be honest. So let's go power first. That's the easy part. Throw a few more of these in there, just a couple more, just to make sure we don't run out. All right, now they're spinning. So what we need to do is we need to, if you hold down the control button, then it queues up the same upgrade for all available units. So now they will upgrade. The battery unit is fully charged, so we're good. Right now the only thing it's doing is lights, and they only function at night time, so there's not much of a demand yet, but there's going to be here soon. It's going to be very soon. It's going to be a big demand. Okay. And I'm trying to remember where we need to zoom back to, how far back out we need to go. Let's see. Okay, there's our water right there. It's in that little spot. So what I want to do is bring these guys down here. Because that's pretty much our stopping point. That's where we're going to stop everything at. And then what I will have to do now is run the power all the rest of the way, which got some weird. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, that's going to be in the way right there. But that pretty much gets the power close to where we want it right there. That gets us in range. So what we're going to do, we know we're going to need another hub out here. There's no way we're not going to need it. So let's go ahead and, well, we're doing it wrong. See, I almost messed up. Okay. almost messed up. We need to do it the right way, because if I don't, I'll screw this all up big time. We need to do the same thing we did earlier and set up a multi-platform supply platform right here. So we'll zoom in so that we know where we want it. And we'll put that right here. Okay. And we will turn it all the way up. We'll tell it we don't need food or fuel. And we'll leave it go. The only thing it's not bringing out here is seed. And what we would have to do is put up a one that's dedicated for seed, and we will do that. Okay, now what we need to do is have another drone hub that just barely overlaps this one in much the same similar fashion as this one has overlapped it. Okay, so we need that drone hub right here, and it's there we go. You can see it a little bit better, and that's it, probably right about there. This one we kind of want the hub a little closer to the line, because we need the coverage towards the west a little. We need to get more coverage out in this area here from the drone hub. Alright, good to go. Alright, they're going to start working on these rocks. When they get this pile of rocks all taken care of there, then we can go ahead and finish out the build. And then we'll be set. Okay. So we've got that. Now let's do the water, because we need the pipes for the water. Let's see. Nope. Yep, here we go. Pipe valve and the water. And we're going to need a water storage tank. So we want to do, for me, it's just so much easier and faster just to follow the power grid. That way I know where all the utilities are right there on top of each other. Okay. And the drones should be making everything out there. Yeah, they've got it all. Excellent. We need a water storage unit, someplace to store the water. So let's get a large water tank. It needs to be in close proximity to the pipes, like so. Okay, we get that built. It's hooked up. Very good. Okay. And there's power and water running there together, so whatever we need, we got. And let's see if we can get some of these guys to gather up these resources and get them gone. They're probably not going to do anything with them, because I got a feeling that thing is full over there. It is. Okay. So we'll just wait on that for the moment. What we don't have is the, maybe we could bring that down in the supply drop. Hey, that's a good idea. The transport, we don't have one of those. So let's get that coming down here. That'll help us out a lot, because we can just haul that rock out of here. Okay, drop it right there. And get rid of that. In the meantime, I want you to click on this. We'll say you start here, and we want you to collect all the available resources and take them over here. Okay. Now it should start moving that stuff and getting it out of our way. It is. Okay, it's already. Not neat. All right. It may have to make several trips to get it all, but that's okay. It's working on it for us. Okay, let's see how our research is doing. We're doing great there. Okay. Don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, yeah, it cleaned out the area here. I need to figure out where the actual, it's right there, where the water drop is. I don't know why it's not showing in the game. Must be glitching again. But let's do our water extractor. We could put it anywhere on there, anywhere that's in that first circle. But we'll put it like, it's unexploitable? Oh, really? Interesting. It won't let us use it. Okay. I don't see the deep water ones anywhere. Let me look real quick, see if we can figure this out. Nope. Nope. I don't know if we should build the domes or not, even though we probably will, because we're going to need to grow some livestock in them. I'm guessing. Medical extractor, okay. So you got the metal extractor there. Concrete extractor. I'm not sure what happened to the water. Okay, well, one thing we can do right now is set up these evaporators so that they can start collecting resources. They need to be placed near a power and water source, like this. And we can only put them as far apart as, if they're right next to each other, then they lose efficiency. So they need to be far enough apart they don't interfere with each other. So we got 3 of these. We can put it, yeah, right there. And they will start making us water. I'm going to have to figure out why that's not working on that deep water extractor. Okay, and what we want to do is hit the control, and if there's any upgrades to them, nope. I guess they're totally upgraded. Good to go. Okay, and they're producing. Each unit's producing 2. And we've stored 40 units of water already. We're making a total of 6. So, yeah. Water stored so far, 52. So, we're building up our water supply. And what we're going to do over this way, see this area here we want to have like where we grow trees and all kinds of vegetation and stuff like that. But I want to set up a lake area, and I'll probably do it because it's pretty big. Those lakes are big. I'll probably set it up in this area right here. Let's go ahead and see if we can squeeze one of them in there. I'm not real certain we can even fit it in there. Let's look at the huge lake and see. See, yeah, the terrain's going to be the problem here. Yeah. See, it fit there. But it's just not, we're going to have to get rid of some of this stuff here. Get it to work. So what we can do is we can do some terrain editing. We can go in here and choose to flatten this area here, just like that. And we need to bring our transporter over here and get that stuff out of the way. We can deposit it back over this way. Okay, that'll start getting those resources there. We've leveled that area pretty much. Let's see if some more of it needs flattening this way a little. See if we can get that trimmed up. See, it's making all this bulk rock right here now that we're going to have to deal with this. But it'll level this area out a little smoother for us, because we really wouldn't be able to put much in the way of growing vegetation in here. It just wouldn't work out very well. So we want to put our lake there. We will go ahead and put our first, or try to put our first open farm here and see if we can. Okay, let's turn this around. Kind of face this way right here. And then we'll have to run water to it. So let's get just like so. Okay. And then it's going to want to know what plant type we want. We don't have anything we can grow yet. We don't have the seeds and stuff for it yet. So right now it's just going to sit there. But that unit is ready to go, and it needs power too. Okay. So power we do. Just like so. See if it's going to do something now. Now it wants seed. And see, we don't have this, that we've got the seed stock there, but we don't have any way to get it over. So what we've got to do now is build us a dedicated seed storage. Okay, and put it in here. Excuse me. Put it in here with the other one in the same line, just like so. And we tell it we want, oh, let's go, what is it, 180? So let's do what, 60, 70, 80, I don't know, somewhere about there. And it'll start moving the seed over. Okay, and see the drones are moving the seed over here and filling this up. Okay, so we're going to need another supply drop of seed coming down. So we can go ahead and get that underway right now while we're waiting. I'll tell you, let's just do a cargo rocket because we can fit so much more seed in there than that. There we go, load it up with a bunch of seed. And launch. And this will be the beginning of the vegetation here growing. Yeah, Mars isn't sufficiently terraformed yet. It's not ready, but we can get that seed all set up. So okay, supply ship's ready to come down. There it goes. Now, the drones will unload the seed into our depot there, so we won't have to worry about it. They'll refuel the rocket and get it ready for its return flight back. So we got the first one of those ready. Okay, so we got power now. We've got water. Yeah, we got water capacities running pretty good now. We got 418 water units. Let's see what the power grid's going to look like. Okay, yeah, we're good. Making plenty of water. So, and we've got our first thing set up. So now we need to start working on the CO2 emissions. We need to create these. We need to get these in there, start pumping in the greenhouse gases. You know, the stuff that comes out of the back of your vehicle when you drive a car or a truck or whatever that's so toxic for this planet that we live on now. Well, we need it.
Research complete.
Now we need it. Oh, look. A bunch of terraforming projects just come up. And one of the researches worked out. Okay. So, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and set the first one of these in. And we're going to, I guess, really the best place to put them is up on it. You want to put these where it near structure that you couldn't really put much anything else because of how small they are. But they do have to be right there connected to the grid. So, just kind of want to fill up the cracks and crevices with these things. Okay, see, okay, yeah, we do have an upgrade. Control, get the upgrade moving. Okay. And that's where we're going to do this. Now, let's set this up. This is where we would have a large forest. Excuse me. And see, that glitch is back or out of the game. Now I can actually see the water reservoir. I wonder if it'll let me put that thing over there. Anyway, we wanted to put the lake right here, so we won't put anything there. And we got that there. So let's put this here. Right, guys? Shove it right there. And what this is going to need, hopefully it's got some coverage. I didn't look. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so the seed coverage is good there. So what we need to do is run, I think it's power out there to it. Remember correctly? Let's see. Let's see if it tells us what we need. Yep, power. Okay. So let's get some electricity out there. Just like that. Whoop. Okay, and we need to tell it what we want to do. And looks like that's the only thing we can do. So we'll set up 3 levels of that for now. And we've got the plantation area maxed out. And now what this does, if you can see, it starts spreading seed into the air. Okay, and that'll start turning this whole area here green. Everywhere in that area. And that'll help get us up to the point where these will start working. And let's drop our lake real quick, and then we're already at 30 minutes for this one. But we can drop the lake, I think. I think it'll fit now. I hope it'll fit. Let's see. It's not gonna fit, is it? No, it's not gonna fit. Dang it. Okay. Well, it decided to be a pain in the butt. So, the lake is going to have to wait, guys, until next episode. Ooh, we could put it out here. But we want to get up that water first. Alright, guys. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode for right now. We did make some progress. We got the vegetation started, so now we're going to start seeing this work. And we'll start to see green blotches start forming out in this area over time. And we'll be ready to go. Ooh, it looks like we're fueled and ready to go back. We are. It's emptied out the resources. Everything's good. Let's send that back home. Alright. Good. Awesome. Yeah, I know it's not working. We haven't got everything hooked up. Alright, guys. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode. I'd like to take a minute to ask you to smash that like button, subscribe, and follow. Your support really helps the channel grow. And please, please, please remember, every voice matters. Every voice matters. Thanks.